Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Tigers will kick this away to get us going. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. On first down, it's play action. Makes the catch. It's Pittman. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Caught behind the line. It's Pittman. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And the Knowles will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot it down around the 10-yard line. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On the ground, it's Williams. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. That's reeled in. It's White. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down.
Yeah, That's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And the Seminoles will line up to kick it away. Second punt now. His first was a beauty. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. To throw, it's Klubnik. It's a short completion to the tight end. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A quick throw out left, complete. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Clean toward the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. That is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks into the clear. That's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's White. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Uses the spin move. He's loose. Who's in the clear? Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grab made by the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. The back's got it. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Play action here on first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And the Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback keeps the football. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Davis. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
To the air, it's Castellanos. The sure hands, it's Williams.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
The Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Moore. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He hands it off from the gun. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Hands it off on the counter. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
The Tigers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes off in a bootleg. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. Makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the Noles will line up to boot it away. A serious workout for the punter. He's on for the 6th time. Get the ice bath ready. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this 1st half.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers!
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle, it's White. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass, finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Clemson. The energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. With the catch, it's Williams. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Throwing off play action. Quick throw over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To throw, it's Castellanos. Pulls it in. It's Robinson.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll give it to the running back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Here's the target, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Backed up here, 2nd and long from the 15. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The offense really clicking here. To throw, it's Klubnik. Quick completion to the tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. On the run, it's Haynes. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught quickly. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
The Tigers will send the punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pulls it in. It's Davis. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Florida State.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That makes the score. Clemson 42, Florida State 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
But there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
But here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there, play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Quarterback still with the football. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. A deep shot to the left side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Noles are going to keep this drive rolling. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Yeah, it's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
For the extra point.
And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That makes the score. Clemson 42, Florida State 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
This one away.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Here he goes. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now set up to the 27. It's a quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Noles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a first down. To the air, it's Castellanos. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's White. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the grab. It's White. And he goes out of bounds before the marker. It's not a first down. Wow. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Incompletion sets up a second down. Keeps it on the draw. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Empty set now. 5 wide. It's a keeper.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Hit as he released it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Quick throw, testing the middle. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
No, kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks into the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's a run to the left. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.